In second place, representing Canada, Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier. And your world champions, representing France, Laurence Fournier-Baudry and Guillaume Cizereau. Congratulations to all of you. As always, I will only have one question for all medalists, and then we will open the floor to the media here in the press room. You guys just won a medal at the World Championships. I can imagine what's going through your mind right now, but did you enjoy yourselves on the ice tonight? Let's start with bronze.
With bronze. Oh, sorry, we're new here, so. No, I think my brain is still processing what's happening. All I can say is that I'm just so full of joy, and it's a miracle on ice for us.
I'm so excited, and I'm so grateful to be sitting up here with these teams. It feels surreal, and I'm really grateful for our skate today, for our coaching team, for our families that are here supporting us from all over the world, and it just feels really special, so thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think we were really happy with our experience here in Prague. I think today the free dance, as we expected, was going to be a challenge for us, and it felt a little bit like that. But again, like we were ready for it, and we skated a program that we truly enjoy, and I think the audience really love it as well. So, you know, we created a moment that we wanted to, and we're really proud of that. So we're grateful to be here.
Thank you.
We had a really good time tonight. It was a really magical moment. We really felt the energy of the crowd. It felt really warm and it felt like a celebration of a long and beautiful season for us. So we're just really grateful.
Thank you. And congratulations once again. We can now open the floor to the media in the press room. Are there any questions? Let's start on my left. If there are any questions in here, then I see there is one on my right. Thank you. If you can please state your name and affiliation.
Hi, my name is Andrei. I'm from Vesti. My question is mainly to Mia and Vadim. You are debutant of the world. And this is just the third time in history that the debutants have gained the medal. Although technically also Laurence and Guillaume are at their first world, but I feel like that's cheating. So my question is just to the American team. Does it add anything to you? Like, you're just the third couple ever to achieve this feat.
That's pretty crazy. I actually did not know that. But fun fact, I actually have competed in the World Championships before, but in a different discipline. So this is the second experience here, but first as an ice dancer. And, you know, we're really excited about the result that we had here and excited for what the future holds for us. It's crazy to think that we're only the third team to medal in their debut. I mean, it's a huge accomplishment, and we're excited for what the future holds. We're ready to work hard to prove our status.
The future seems so bright, we might need sunglasses.
Thank you. I can see we have another question. You can take the microphone. Thank you. Go ahead. I apologize. Is there a question on my left then? We take that first.
It's a question to Piper and Paul. You've been nominated for the ISU Awards. My question is, if you had to pick the most entertaining program of the season among all the disciplines, what would that be for you?
I think it's so hard to kind of narrow down the amount of programs that are entertaining, but I think for Paul and I, we really enjoy Jukka and Juho, the Finnish team, their free dance to Moulin Rouge, and I don't know, they just bring a certain light to ice dance, and I wish we could recognize more people, but for us, I think those two bring something special.
Thank you. We can go back to my right. There is another question.
Denis 𝙀𝙪𝙧𝙩𝙩. I have a question for all of you guys. Will you explore Prague a little bit the next days?
We really want to see all of Prague, but unfortunately we don't have that much time. I think we'll try to see some things maybe tomorrow evening and hope for the best. We did get to go to Old Town earlier in the week, which was absolutely beautiful. I think this is one of the most beautiful cities I've ever been to, and the weather has been great for us, which is also amazing. But hopefully in a few years we can have a Grand Prix here or another competition and we can come back and see more of the city.
I think much the same for us. Unfortunately, with the gala tomorrow and the practices and the banquet, there's not a lot of time to explore. It's always a shame, but we're used to, as athletes, traveling to places and not necessarily being able to get a full experience of the city. But I think we have so many great memories of competing here, and just the warm welcome of the audience and all the Czech fans, I think, really made this an incredible experience.
We had a chance to go and visit the city at the beginning of the week. I think our families had more time than us to walk around and enjoy Prague. We were lucky to experience an amazing stadium and an amazing hotel, which is the two places where we spent most of our time in the past few days. So we were happy to have that.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you. We can take more questions from my left.
Hi, this is a question for Guillaume. I work for France 24 in France. We saw you when you came back to France after the Olympics in 𝙀𝙪𝙧𝙩𝙩, and you said we're going to work a lot before this competition that just took place here in Prague. I was wondering how you achieved to gather all that energy in order to come here. Now you just achieved this big moment for you, and now what is your next objective? You're Olympic champions, world champions. What's next? And if for you, Guillaume, in a certain way, it's like you kind of feel like it's the first time, and if you've already been on this stage and at this position before.
Oh yeah, after the we took some time off after the Olympics. We came to Paris. We had some media time. Then we got really sick with the flu, so we actually didn't have that much time to prepare to come back here. Had less time than we thought we would, but it wasn't that hard, honestly. We take so much pleasure every day at practice that I think we were just really trying to enjoy our last few days and weeks of practice with our coaching team, and you know, I think we just feel so grateful that we got to experience this year, and we feel very grateful today that we achieved all of our goals that we set for ourselves a year ago. And what was the second part of your question?
Well, it was a new for you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, every season feels like a new chapter. Every competition, even, I would say. I think there's always a time where you wonder if you're going to feel stress again, and you always do, unfortunately and thankfully. Yeah, every time we step on the ice, I think it's like it's a new experience, and I think that's what we love about it. It's different every time, and we get to experience different emotions and different stories, and to share them with the audience.
Thank you. We can take a question from my right.
A short question for all of you. After the season is officially over, what's your plans for the coming weeks?
Well, we're gonna go home, we're gonna take 2 days off, and then we're going to get back to work. Unfortunately, we don't have that much time to take off right when we get home because we have to start preparing for the next season, and then we will do a tour of shows. And actually, we're having our vacation in May, so we will go for a week vacation in May, which we're really, really excited for.
Long-term goals, I mean, in the summer we're planning to go to work with Benoit in Italy, make our free dance there, and start maybe some earlier challengers before Grand Prix series.
What's next for Paul and I the next couple weeks? We leave on Monday to go to Japan for Stars on Ice. We have a show on Friday, so it's a quick turnaround for us, but we love the challenge, of course. It'll be really fun, and then we're home for a very short 5 days before we jump back on the Canadian tour and tour across Canada until May, and then after that I think we'll have a well-deserved vacation. I think both of us need to plan that still, so thank you for the reminder, but it's in the future.
We're leaving on Monday on vacation. Well-deserved vacation, both of us together. So we're going to keep spending time together, but outside of the ice, and just enjoy the compress, have fun, and then celebrate with our families and our coaching team.
Thank you. I see there is another question.
I'm Katerina Makoreska, Ukrainian public broadcaster. My question is to Emilia and Vadim. Vadim has been open and vocal about his Ukrainian roots and his support for Ukraine. So I would like to ask you, what message would you make to Ukraine today, and who would you like to dedicate this unexpected medal to?
Well, first of all, I would like to dedicate this medal to my parents. They always believed in me and they always supported me on this journey. And actually my dad is here. I haven't seen him in 5 years, so I'm extremely excited. I already spent some time with him, some quality time that I missed. And I want to dedicate this medal to them, and they thank you for everything they've done for me. And I just want that the war stops and peace comes. Hopefully sometime soon. That's all I'm asking for. I know my voice won't change much, but I will continue asking for peace.
Thank you. There is another question on my right.
So the question, yeah, also we can answer. So this was a huge success, this championship. What is for you personally the most memorable moment? And also, what do you think, what does this success mean for the future of figure skating?
It's always so hard to pick one moment. I think it's been really a great championship. I think it's always very special to do the Worlds after the Olympics, because it really feels like a celebration of, you know, ice skating, and I feel like there's been so many great performances here, and we've been absolutely loving the crowd. Everybody, I think, has had wonderful experiences, so yeah. Sorry, I can't pick one moment.
It's okay. And what do you think, what moving forward, what does that success mean for this event?
Well, I think figure skating is getting more and more exciting. I think everybody is trying to do their best to think about how we can improve and make the sport even more interesting and challenging. And I think all of the athletes here have shown such great ambition and sportsmanship, and I think there's a real love that really transpires for the sport and what we do. We do a magical sport, and I really hope that it keeps growing in a direction that inspires the younger athletes to pursue these kind of careers.
I know definitely after the games, we heard from so many people at home that were so excited about the skating during the Olympics, and I think that was so nice and refreshing to hear. And it was nice to come here to Prague and again see the arena so completely full, completely sold out for the free dance today, I believe. It's so nice to see people coming to support the skaters and to see you know, the incredible things that all of us do. We really pour our hearts into our work, and we really try to create something that's memorable. And so to see people coming to support and embrace what we do is so exciting. And so I think going into the next quad, I just hope to see continued interest in skating like we've seen here in Prague.
I'm just going to add, I think it goes to show like the organizing committee did a fantastic job for this event. I know in Boston, I was already getting notifications that was Prague World Championship followed you on Instagram. So like they were ready to bring it here. So I think, again, having cities that are excited for figure skating to be there, I think brings new interest and new audience. So I think kind of looking and maybe going to different places that we haven't been gives us a fresher look on figure skating.
Thank you. Do we have more questions? There's one on my left. Thank you.
Thank you. Question from Eurosport Hungary to Piper and Paul and Emilia and Vadim. I know I'm probably going to get a diplomatic answer, but I try. You saw the scores. Do you really think there is 20-point gap different between you and Lawrence and Guillaume? What do you think about it? 20 points. Do you really think this?
I think, you know, we always come to competitions, and, you know, the only thing that we can do is try to skate our best. We don't have control over the scoring or the judging. And so, you know, we can't put our sense of accomplishment or how we feel about how we skated in the judges' hands. We can only, you know, assess how we skate and how we feel like we did, and that's what we have to take with us.
For us, I mean, we're still young in the beginning of our career, and I think those numbers motivate us. I mean, we want to continue to improve, continue to up our scores, and if closing the gap eventually is something we can do, that would be amazing.
I mean, 2 years ago we had a gap of 20 points with Piper and Paul. It's not that much. We're catching up. We'll see what happens next year.
Thank you.
Thank you. There is room for one last question for tonight. Let's take one on my right.
Question to Piper, Paul. You made a world debut together 2013, and then I believe this is your 13th World Championship together participating. And can you tell us, you know, how you managed to keep competing for so many years?
I think at some point we just had to skate for ourselves. I think year after year, I think, you know, we had high expectation and high goals for ourselves, and, you know, they weren't coming right away like these two over here. But for us, I think it made us stronger. You know, we really kind of had a slow burn, and we really figured out who we were as skaters and as athletes. And I don't know, as we reflect on our whole career, I wouldn't change it. It allowed us to create so many memorable programs that so many people, even our fans, were like, oh my gosh, I forgot you did this one. I forgot you did this one. I think that's so unique. And I don't know, to be here at our 13th World Championships is just a blessing, and we don't take that for granted. But it's been an honor to be able to celebrate our art and celebrate with the fans that love us so much.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for your questions. And congratulations to our athletes and medalists one more time. Thank you.
Recording stopped.
You want to do a medal?
Yes.